Good morning, everyone. We're just going to go through with youth and ask them two questions. So we're going to ask them, what have you been doing during quarantine to keep yourselves occupied? How have you been coping with quarantine in general? And then the second question is, where can you find God during quarantine? Like whether this is in their own life or like somewhere else in the world, like around the world. So Adam, would you like to start by answering these questions?
Hi everybody. So I have been keeping myself busy with my studies. Life hasn't really changed for me a great deal, so the transition has been fairly easy. But I have been, of course, looking after my children more than I would have done, seeing how they're not going to school. So that has been a challenge. But things are going well. I'm coping well. Ceci's struggling a little bit, maybe. I'm not seeing her friends so much now, but I mean, other than that, things are going great. Where do I find God in this? Well, I think the sense of community that is being shown all around the world is a great example of coming together in God's love. So that's been really positive, and I hope that kind of continues. I also think that the fact that we're dealing with a virus that is indiscriminate, it doesn't matter who it kind of attacks, whether they're wealthy or powerful or influential or just somebody down the road. It doesn't seem to matter, and so I'd hope that people come out the other end of this kind of asking maybe some of those bigger questions in life and finding God within that. So there we go.
Yeah, Vash.
So I've been also trying to keep busy with my studies. We've also been doing a lot of sport outside and a lot of sunbathing as well. So that's been what's keeping us busy, really. Where we find God is we've been doing a lot of praying for other people. We've been writing messages to people who may be by themselves during these times. And also the services as well, because it's such a big change for all of us. We have been having digital church is a big difference as well. So there's kind of quite a few things that we find God in this difficult time for the nation at the moment.
Yeah, same with me. I've been trying to keep myself busy with work, so I've got lots of college work. But to be honest, every day I do get distracted playing games on my computer, so that's not the easiest thing. Working from home, but well, I just have to keep myself grounded and make sure I do work. For me, I think God is definitely, like Adam said, within our community at the moment. Because like now church services are online, it's easier for people to join this like videos and just watch them from their home instead of having instead of going to church, which seems like a big deal to them, I think. So it's just really helpful, I think, for like new people just to join in whenever they want, really. So yeah.
I'm really sorry, my phone died. So yeah.
All right. Tim?
So what I've been doing during this quarantine time, I've been doing a lot of baking, for myself and Tim, but also for our neighbours. So I've been leaving lovely cakes and giving it to neighbours, and also Adam's family and Simon's family, just blessing them with lovely homemade gifts, and that's where I see God is in the community, actually reaching out to people. I see people are doing that more, especially during the lockdown, and also ringing people that may are very lonely and isolated, and helping them by maybe collecting their medication, and just being really a true helper, really. And that's where I see God is giving everybody the strength to keep carrying on through this lockdown, because it can be very frustrating.
Yeah.
Okay, hello. what I've been doing during quarantine to keep myself occupied is probably my love of my hobby, my dance. I do that every day now outside in my garden, just let free, because I love that hobby, and that's probably the main reason how I'm coping with it all. Just doing that, and even if it's doing the same thing every day, I'm doing something I love and stuff like that. And also my college work as well, I do that as well in the morning, to keep that busy. And how I can find God in the middle of this is probably, well, I haven't been to the care home for about 2 weeks now, but when I go back, I'd probably, I feel like that God helps me with that sort of job, and keep me occupied in that, and keep me there in my knowledge of knowing what to do. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure about the question, but yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Cool.
I've also been doing a lot of schoolwork and helping around the house just to keep myself like distracted, because I've got to try and learn some of my A-level stuff early because our GCSEs have been cancelled. And I think I find God in the fact that everyone's coming together and like donating money, and there's like a 555 thing going around on social media where you have to run 5k and then donate £5 and then tag 5 other people. So that's been like raising a lot of money for it, and it's just showing like how everyone is coming together no matter what.
Yeah. All right, Sam.
During this, we've been going cycling, and Mum bought herself a new bike. It's the first bike she's like rode since she was a teenager. So we've all been going out on like bike rides.
Oh, that's cool.
What else have you been doing? Schoolwork.
Oh. Well, that's fun, isn't it? All right, how do you find God in this? Doesn't have to be anything big. Like, is there anything positive that's happened?
Well, we don't really know anyone close to us which has got it, so I guess that's positive. Yeah. And it's probably
family time.
Yeah,
that's cool.
We've like spoke about a lot of stuff that we wouldn't usually like talk about.
Yeah.
Because we're like stuck in the house the whole time, so we just end up talking about different things and like getting closer in a way.
That's good.
Yeah. Is that the same with you, Jess? Like, same as what you've been doing?
Yeah, I've been doing loads of college work as well.
Yeah.
And like, it's just harder to stay motivated when you're at home constantly.
Yeah. Definitely.
But I have my tutor like emailing me work about 4 times a day. So nice. It's interesting.
Hard to catch up, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Emma.
I've been doing I've been playing the piano a lot because that's like one of my favorite things to do, and I've been baking a lot,
nice.
and I've been doing schoolwork, and oh yeah, I also started playing the guitar. I've literally never played the guitar, and I started learning that. And where I found God in this situation is that it's actually like helping the planet. Like the planet's a lot better, and like countries that were really heavily polluted aren't anymore. And yeah,
that's a good point.
No, that's really cool. Yeah, Josiah, do you?
I've mainly just been doing schoolwork, exercise, watching TikToks,
making TikToks.
And I found God. Basically, I've been doing this thing. I've got on the Bible app. There's like different challenges you can do, like weekly challenges. So I've just been doing those.
That's really cool. Nice one.
Yeah.
All right, Levi, end it. End it well.
I'll try my best. Yeah, I've done all sorts during quarantine. We've spent a lot of time outside, but as well as that, I've been doing some instruments and baking, but also we've got a new gym that I've been making a lot of use of.
Yeah.
I think especially like during the little time we get to go on like walks outside and stuff, like up lanes and stuff that we do. I think that's the thing that I really find God in, just in nature and stuff. I think that's just where I kind of connect.
Yeah, it's nice just to
Yeah.
reconnect with the world.
Yeah.
Like, everything's slowing down, isn't it? Going
Mm.
back to a nice steady pace instead of always being manic and busy, and yeah, that's really
Yeah,
cool.
it's just calm.
Thank you guys.